Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 7th of June 2021, and that little thing I did with Lorraine yesterday seems to have gone down really well, so definitely going to be doing more of those going forward. To be fair, I did try and get her on a while ago, but up to now she's been a bit camera shy. And I think it's only just because she's getting to the breaking point, really, with all this nonsense going on, that she's decided, like me, she wants to speak out a bit more. And she's getting a bit feisty, actually, as well. She, just before doing that video, she met up with a couple of friends in like a garden centre cafeteria for sort of a tea and a chat, and she forgot her mask, genuinely forgot her mask, and she's been doing that up to now, and she just went in there without it, and nobody batted an eyelid apart from just this one member of staff who kind of just said, "Where's your mask?" and Lorraine just said, "Oh, I haven't got it," and didn't expand on it. She was waiting for the lady to say, "Well, are you exempt?" and at which point she would have given a reply, but she didn't ask. Just gave her a bit of a funny look and then just ignored it. So yeah, Lorraine's definitely getting a bit more feisty now. So just me again on my own today. I've been looking through my comments. I always like looking through the comments, although they're getting so many now that it's hard to keep track of them. So if I don't kind of reply to your one or put a sort of a like and a love by it, it's just probably because it's slipped through the net. Been seeing a couple of slightly disturbing ones though. There's a guy who it just looks like he's getting very much to the end of his tether, and yes, sort of looking, saying that he is considering, well, you know, ending things. All I'd say to that, and to anyone else feeling that bad, is, you know, please just recognize the fact that you're not alone. There's so many people, you know, get along to your stand in the park if you can, the marches, look at this channel, look at other channels as well. There's plenty of us out there. You're not alone. And I've just got, I don't know about you, but I've just got this sense that the dam is starting to crack. You know, there's just a few cracks beginning to appear in the edifice, and they're growing, and possibly, hopefully, it won't be too long before people are seriously calling out all this BS, kind of left, right and centre. And with regard to that, a really uplifting video for you to watch. Well, it's not a video, it's a podcast. The James Delingpole and Dr. Reiner Fuellmich. I don't think he's a doctor, but he's a lawyer. But well worth checking out that podcast. I think it's about a week old now. But they do examine what's going on, possible motivations and possible solutions. And Reiner Fuellmich was saying that all they've got to do as lawyers is prove that the whole RCP, I'll probably have to say it backwards just to avoid any hassle. So the RCP test, all they've got to do is prove that that is a fraud, which, well, we all know that it is, but if they can prove in court that it is a fraud, then the whole house of cards comes crashing down. So Reiner was saying that that is their Achilles heel. and that is what justifies all the lockdowns and all the measures and everything else. And if they can prove that that is fraudulent, yeah, then it all finishes. So we could possibly be, you know, if he can sort of just get things going as he's promising to in this interview, hopefully we can start seeing progress, shall we say, at least. So I'll put a link on that podcast on my website later on today. You know, it's fairplaynow.net/must. Just go there and it will be one of the latest ones, and well worth watching. It's educational but also kind of uplifting as well. Put another video on there. Came across this young British doctor who was saying that he actually resigned from his position as a GP earlier this year, and he's made this video again calling out the whole situation. He just said, although he had a job for life, obviously a good job for life as he puts it in the video, he left because in all good conscience he just couldn't carry on working in this sort of fraudulent system, as again he said it, I think. And well worth a watch. He explains why the tests are rubbish, the big V is something to be avoided, and how that's to be avoided as well, especially if you're elderly and you've got sort of heart and lung problems. Well worth watching that. The link's on there already on, again, that same website, fairplaynow.net/must. So another thing, I was talking to some people at the stand in the park yesterday about this newspaper. It's called The Light, and it's a truther paper. I don't think many people, you might have heard of it, but I think a lot of people might not have. Again, well worth a look. It really does call out a lot of this stuff. What I'll do, I'll just go onto the screen now, you know, because I can explain it a bit better. So we'll just go there now. So here we have the lightpaper.co.uk, as you can see in the web address up there. So that is what you need to type in to get to this site. So it's the Light newspaper, and this is what it's all about. It's basically a truther's newspaper. You can subscribe to it and get a hard copy delivered to your door every month. I think that costs £5. You can even get involved with the distribution. I'm not sure if you have to actually sort of pay for copies or whether they give them to you for free to deliver them, but you can do all sorts of kinds of things, sort of act as a hub or a relay driver, distributor, going around delivering them door to door, all kinds of things to support them. But if we just go back to this, I think we're up to, well, issue 9, but the 10th issue for June must be coming out very shortly. Looks like it comes out sometime early to mid-month. But the latest one at the moment is, well, you can see from the headline here, yeah, they don't hold back on the truth. So I got a hard copy of this particular issue on the 15th of May, London March, and when I went to the little houseboat we had a short break in, I was a bit naughty because I kind of folded this up so that headline was on show and just left it there because I'd read it during the little break we had, and just left it there for the cleaner or whatever to find and hopefully get a bit of curiosity going and hopefully sort of waking them up a bit. But so that's what I did. Thought that was probably a bit naughty, but there you go. Page 3, 10 Steps to Mass Mind Control. Really interesting article. They're all interesting in this thing, but this one's particularly interesting. And you know, there's only 10 steps to sort of mass mind control. Number 1 is, don't know if you could see it, but it says repetition of the lie ad infinitum. Number 2, maximum media exposure to the lie and minimum media exposure to the truth. Number 3, implanting suggestion that the truth is an elaborate lie by labelling it a conspiracy theory. So, and I reckon we are probably up to about stage 8 or 9 down here. So I don't know what you think. Maybe have a read of this article. So that is thelightpaper.co.uk if you're interested in that. A few people at the stand in the park didn't know about this, so that probably goes for a lot of other people as well. But just another thing to show that we are not alone. Yeah, so that is the Light newspaper, worth checking out. So that's it right now, but I'll come back later, no doubt. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.